throws go straight through the net all string, you know, he's going to feel good and confident in this do-or-die game.
Here's Taj Green rolling to the basket. Nice pass and a good finish.
Don't forget about his soft touch. Even though he's really good around that rim, you know, he can extend that range with those long wingspan.
McGill strings the three. Well, these are big minutes here. The next couple of minutes, Caledonia just need to right the ship a little bit.
It's time to see how resilient this Gladiators team can be. A couple men down.
Being amongst all the best in British Basketball League history, his free throws are pretty high up there as well. Here's McGill. He's going to let it fly from three-point range, and he's got 10 points here. Felt that Drew's supposed to be protecting the whole family.
Well, maybe they thought he was wearing his Eagles jersey again. I'm not sure.
Yeah, shoot it, Drew. Ali Hodgic again looking to bully his way to the basket and a chance for an and one.
And matched him for physicality, but look, he uses his reverse pivot and his experience to get the and one. I'll be trying to pull the chair on him, to be honest. That would be my play.
See if you can send him to the floor. Here's Jimenez driving in, finding Kyle Johnson underneath. And a good response here. Gladiators, they've cut what was a 10-point lead down to only 3. Here's Johnson, that's a tough three. Misses everything, but Larry Austin's there to turn it into an assist. Here is Ali Hodgic, looking to spin baseline. Double team comes, forces the ball out of his hands, and Austin says, thank you very much. Ward Hibbert in the corner, knocks down the three. And Newcastle back on top by 8. Whelan drops it back. Johnson in the right place for 2.
Quick shots. And another one here from the Gladiators that doesn't even touch the rim. And this is where the Eagles can really punish you if you take bad shots and you find yourself in a transition opportunity. And there we go.
Easy one for Ward Hibbert. Oh, Defoe is wide open underneath and a great pass to find him. The guarding, here is that pass.
That hesitation, that ball's not in 2 hands. He knows he's not going to be able to get it to Defoe. I don't envy them. Their job is very difficult.
Here's Carl Johnson leaving it short. You'll get a call back now after that. Oh, Taj Green with the flush tap of the head.
And that's injected more life into this Eagles team. One thing's for sure, Taj Green is going to let you know about it.
Austin through the contact and one. The flex of the muscles. Newcastle on top here.
Look at this tough move, in and out, left-handed dribble, finishes with the right, through the contact. And Taj Green is their #1 hype man. His timeout has stopped the momentum for Newcastle, and can Gladiators capitalize here?
Kick to the corner and absolutely string music for Ricky McGill. Good hands, Austin with the steal.
This Newcastle Eagles team are everywhere. It's not just Larry Austin, but he is setting the tone.
Well, here comes Ward Hibbert. He's running it hard, and he is denied by Omwas. Has been called. This is that previous block. Tremendous timing from Omwas. Rebound Green. Austin pushing. Austin all the way, blocked. And the rebound for Ali Hodgic. Ali Hodgic down on the low block, has Ward Hibbert on his back. Double team comes. Jimenez into the key, throws it in for 2. And that will be the final act of the first half.
And here we go, it's 14 points. It could be a lot worse off if you're the Gladiators. Can you get to within striking distance here? And Whelan says we can.
Whitfield steps back for 3. What a shot that is!
Devin Whitfield. He too had some foul trouble. Maybe didn't see as many minutes in the game, but someone that's always ready, especially when it's behind that arc.
Caledonia have to start making some threes to find a way back in this game. Moore has the mismatch, can't take advantage. Second attempt, he tips it in. Green has the size here, backing down Whelan and taking full advantage of that. Presumably it would have been Onwash given the previous play. Here's Whitfield for 3, and he strings it. And Newcastle continue to pile on the pain. for Caledonia. Green was involved in it, that's why he got a personal technical. Moore left on his own, so too Onwas, and Newcastle with a breakdown defensively there. Whelan. Back to Ali Hodzic. In the corner is Malcolm, going to fire up the three. Needed that.
And yet, with 4 minutes to go in this third quarter, they find themselves down 13, 16 points.
Taj Green says, anything you can do. Find themselves in a 16-point hole and only 14 minutes to get out of it. McGill with the steal and tipped in by Green, and that drives the coach nuts out of a timeout to turn the ball over on an inbound.
Yeah, Gareth can't be happy with that execution there from the Gladiators. They had Clifton Moore underneath the basket though, just missed it right before and then turned into a poor turnover.
Well, Newcastle have been stealing the ball all game. There's number 7. Ward Hibbett blocked. Moore keeps it in play as well.
Great effort there from 2 Caledonia Gladiators to deny Ward Hibbett at the rim.
Whelan keeps going to the basket and he lays it in. Thought, hang on a minute. We've got a block at one end and we've got another score at the other. He doesn't want to give them up by 15.
And Gareth trying a little something different on the defensive end, throwing a little zone here to try and get Newcastle off their stride.
But that's not the guy to lose in a zone, Will Neighbour. Moore. Jimenez drops it off. Ali Hodzic rocks the rim. Not this time. Moore, it's not a pass he normally makes to Ali Hodzic. Not quite on the finger roll for Jordan Johnson. Whelan with a little hesitation to the rim through the contact. Foul is called. Ward Hibbett knocks down the corner 3.
Larry Austin didn't feel like going up against Clifton Moore underneath the rim. Probably a good choice from him there as the open 3, but Johnson is super direct, getting all the way to the lane for the and 1.
We talked about it at the beginning of the show, how well he gets to the free throw line. Tomorrow night, 6:45 tip-off for that one. Tipped in by Clifton Moore Jr.
How can they finish off their season in a way that they can be proud of?
Well, there was a few opportunities where they got it to 13, and you thought if they get the next score, they get it to 10. Just have a run, and it seemed like Newcastle always responded with the next score in that situation.
Yeah, Newcastle just kept throwing haymakers the whole game, especially here at Whitfield. You know, that dogged mentality, you could tell that they were all locked in. And Caledonia, I think, maybe took these guys a little bit lightly and now have fallen victim for that.
Oh, beautiful. Newcastle in full flow here. Newcastle Eagles running rampant and looking on their way to what ends up being 2 comfortable wins. First leg by 19. This one, he's enjoying it. He's might as well have his Newcastle scarf out there, Drew Lasker. But they're looking to recreate that momentum where they were, they made a run through that playoffs. It was in the COVID season, of course, so all the games were behind closed doors, all neutral sites. Probably should have lost to Sheffield in the quarterfinals somehow. Hit a game-winning shot at the end of the second leg, and probably should have lost to Leicester in the semi-finals. They were down 20, I think it was, in the third quarter of the first leg. Came back to win. And could easily have lost the final as well, but there he goes again. This time he kicks out to Onwas, who knocks down a 3. Only the second 3 of the game for the Caledonia Gladiators. McGill was running along the baseline. Jimenez was trying to prevent him from getting where he wanted to go. McGill's going to attack, get all the way to the rim, and shows them how he does it.
What people are trying to achieve, and I think clearly the guys here on the Eagles are really all locked in. They're trying to figure out a way to get to the 0-2.
And that was the other thing.
So they got to pull the positives from this, even though their season's ending tonight.
Not just playing in Europe, but playing well and holding their own. I mean, Caledonia was super unlucky. They won 3 games and didn't qualify for the knockout stages of the Europe Cup. The Newcastle Eagles have upset the seedings and they've swept the Caledonia Gladiators out of the playoffs. Newcastle advanced to the semi-finals.